All right, Shalom. I want to start up by giving all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love to all Akim. Continue to push this truth and all truth sincerity. Basically, real quick, I was skimming through the scripts, usual day, and I came across something, that's it's the same point, but it's something that needs to be reiterated because for some reason, and I think it's more so because this place is about to be destroyed. So these devils, their last hurrah is to basically still use this everybody loves everybody and, don't fault somebody for what their ancestors did, this, that, and the third. Well, fuck all that. The Lord ain't trying to hear that. And the Lord is still dealing with the nation of Israel, all right? So in the time of Moses, the movie The Ten Commandments, since, this wicked-ass Easter is coming up, since you want to praise Moses, Moses only was dealing with the Israelites, all right? And asked through the spirit of Yahawah, Bashem, Shai. That reason he was dealing with the Israelites because why? That's the Lord's chosen nation, all right? Point blank, period, all right? So when those statutes and commandments were given, they only given to one group of people, all right? And proof is in the scriptures, all right? Time and time again. I'll read these quick two scriptures. This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 44, all right? And this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. Now, this goes into miscellaneous things in the prior verses of the chapter, and Leviticus, so on and so forth, all right, where the law is given. But it always says to the nation of Israel, the children of Israel. And it says, and this is the law which Moses set before the children of Israel. These are the testimonies and the statutes and the judgments which Moses spake unto the children of Israel after they came forth out of Egypt. All right, so in ancient Egypt, when the pharaohs was destroyed, who was delivered out of it? The Israelites. Why? Because they're the ones enslaved by it. All right? Just like here in America, the city that's spiritually known as Sodom in Egypt, that's America. And America is about to be destroyed soon. All right? And it's many prophets out here prophesying this, man. And there's many prophecies coming to pass. And there's many truths being revealed. All right? Everything is coming full circle now because this place is about to be destroyed. So what? The Lord is breaking it down. And it says on what? On this side Jordan, in the valley over Beth Peor, and a land of Sion, king of the Amorites, who dwelt at Heshbon, whom Moses and the children of Israel smote after they come forth out of Egypt. And who are the Amorites? They're another nation. All right, they come forth out of the so-called Africans and those people, man, heathens. These are heathens, and the Lord said they smote when they came forth out of Egypt. They smote them. So, if the Lord was dealing with everybody from the beginning, it didn't cross over to where now, the Lord has the Gentiles making, he has, you know what I'm saying? This is all for Israel, all right? The scriptures, when it comes to deliverance, as far as salvation, is for the Israelites, all right? And when it came forth of chastisement, it came forth out of loving rebuke, it's for the Israelites, all right? Now, this is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 5, verse 1. And Moses called all Israel and said unto them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your ears this day, that ye may learn them and keep and to do them. And fast forward, we haven't been knowing them, and we haven't been keeping them, we haven't been learning them, all right? Because our people don't want to learn of this truth. They don't learn the law, statutes, commandments of the Heavenly Father, Yahawah. They want to party and bullshit and do their own thing, man. They want to be good old American citizens, all right? And that's what gets us jacked up in America, right? Just remember how we just gotta be reminded how we got to this mug, man. We came here on cargo slave ships to serve bondage in Egypt again, spiritual Egypt. All right, and basically that was really wanted to get into because there's a lot. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read a couple more verses. Verse 6: I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt from the house of bondage. Thou shalt have none other gods before me. Thou shalt not make thee any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the waters beneath the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself. And this all stuff Israelites are doing presently, all right? Thou shalt not bow down thyself unto them, nor serve them, for I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. Now you have these people worshiping Cesar Borgia models and images and whatnot, all right? Very heavy in the northern tribes. So-called so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Dominicans, so-called Mexicans, South Americans. It says, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, upon the third and the fourth generation of them that hate me. All right, talk about the Israelites, man. Because if the Lord said what? If you worship these other gods, then you hate him. All right? And that's basically it, man. The Lord chastised Israel because Israel's the only ones that can sin. So the Lord is only going to get on Israel for sinning, all right? That's why the Lord got his elect that's going to be gathered. 2/3 of Israel is going to be destroyed. And that's what it is. And before that happens, the Lord has his men out here telling this truth, all right? Telling his people, look, this is what it is. You don't get with it, you're going to be destroyed. All right? With that, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Bahashem, Yahawashi, double honor to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to push his truth and all truth sincerity, all right? Love. Shalom, Akim. We're almost out of here. Shalom.